morning, good night to you because wherever you are, it's nighttime. All right, hi, I'm Ife. If you are new to this channel, then welcome. Thank you for joining us. We have a live stream every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. And on this live stream, you are free to let me know your thoughts, your views, what's going on. And usually I'm talking about something I probably don't know about. So that's where you come in. You get to share with me. Yes, you are first, Chelsea. Funny, Chelsea. It's good that you joined first because guess what? There's a video that's coming out this week and it's a question you asked and I'm answering it. So that week, sorry, not this live stream, but a video putting up next week. All right, so anyways, thank you for joining me. So the question I'm asking today, oh boy, boy. Is it frozen? What's going on? Yes, smash the like button. Thank you, Denise, for joining me. Thank you, Domino Effect, for catching us on a live stream again. Are you seeing me? Let me know because it seems as though my picture is frozen and that's not a good thing if we only just started a few minutes, like 1 minute into the live stream. Come on, YouTube. I even changed location to see if it will help with the connection. Also, remember I'm in China, so the feed isn't so good because YouTube is blocked in China, unfortunately. So I have to do a little bit of loophole to catch you, to get onto YouTube using a VPN. Hey, Jam. And sometimes the feed wouldn't be the best, okay? So please bear with me, but thank you for coming back every week and thank you for joining into the discussion. Now, there's a great thing about YouTube Live now that I want to tell you before we get into the topic. um, yeah, from now on, whenever you watch the replay, oh my gosh, I'm frozen. Let me see. But you were hearing me. So it seems like I was frozen, but I was talking. I continued talking, so you were hearing me, it seems. Were you hearing me anyways, even though my face was frozen? So I think I'm back now. All right. So yeah, I was saying that YouTube has a new feature now when you go live, able to see your comments in the replay. So when you're rewatching the video, the comments are going to show as well. So you're going to see some of the interactions we're going to have. And if you want to watch, you can see what you said, So, all right. No, Naturally Poetic 7, are you new? Hey, are you new? You new? How come your face is on pause? YOUR is correct. Yes. All right. Yeah, so the replay is actually going to see all the comment stuff. Isn't that cool? So anyways, hey, you're new, Amber D. Yay! Everyone, welcome her. Welcome her into the live stream. Good. I can tell now because I have some regulars, EFA360 Live, who let me get to the point of this video. So the point of this video is all about how weaves damage your natural hair. Now, some backstory for those who do not know, or if you're new to my channel, you're new to a live stream, I've never done anything with my hair. One, never straightened my hair, never used creamy crack, I never chemically treated it, texture right. I've never done any of those things. I've always had my natural hair. And then I've never used weaves. I've never used wigs in my hair. I never added extensions to my hair. And then clip-ins. All these, what do you call them? I don't even know these terms for weaves and stuff. I'm gonna talk about. I don't even know these things. So that's where you all come in, because you are the knowledgeable ones in here. You all know way more than me with regard to these things, like weaves. I've never used it before, but I was watching this video on YouTube that's pretty viral right now, where there's this girl who lost her hair from having a weave that is way too tight. Way too tight. So I was watching this video and I'm like, my God, I was like squirming watching this video. I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on here? Her scalp was bleeding. She had like, oh my gosh, she had scars and scabs, and she wore this weave for 2 months. And she was talking about I didn't know. So I was like, she had a sew in, don't know what that is. She had a leave out. I guess that's when you leave some of your hair out. I don't know. So, yeah, so I was just trying to figure out why do people put themselves through this torture and hair gets damaged, right? Right, and then she also, yeah, in the middle of her hair, like her hair formed like a crossroad in the middle, and then all the hair follicles would come out of this spot. Oh my gosh. And then I watched the follow-up video where she answered a lot of the questions and she was asking. So people were asking, why didn't you, if it was painful, why didn't you leave? The girl who was installing, I mean, there's these words, I mean, I had to try to figure out these terms quick. The girl who was installing her weave, putting it in her, on her hair, sewing it onto her head, she gave her painkillers prior to putting in the wig, the weave. So she gave her painkillers. That should have been the first red flag, but I mean, I don't know. So she said she didn't really take that too seriously. She took the painkillers, and a few hours later, or the next day or something, one of her aunts, she was like itching her head, and she saw there was blood. So I don't know if that was just not too long after putting the weave, I think, or man, y'all. First of all, I want to say, God gave you hair. Just love that. Just love that. You know. Just love that. All right, that's my take on it. First of all. So, but I want to know from you: are weaves really that damaging? You know, is it that okay? Keep weaves too long. So let me see what some of you are saying here. Okay, so Chelsea's saying these can pull on your hair, rub or irritate your scalp, and not your hair fall out. Oh my god. Yes, her hair was falling out. That was the crazy part. So she was like, oh, it's just hair, it'll grow back. Which is true. It will grow back. Well, we hope so. However, some people get their scalp gets so damaged their hair actually does not grow back. So that's the other thing you have to look out for. People say, yeah, it'll grow back, but you never know how much damage you're doing to your hair to the point where it might not actually back. Or you might get alopecia or something crazy. So Amber D is saying sometimes you're trying to look pretty with straight hair. So people keep it too long. How long? Okay, how long is long? I'm not weave bashing. You want to wear weave? I'm just trying to understand the situation here. But I want to know, like, okay, so how long is too long? Is 2 months long? Week too long? A month too long? I mean, how long is too long? Like, how do you know when it's too long? And then, okay, sewn in. So you put braids in your hair first, because I've seen this a couple times on YouTube. You put braids in your hair first, and then, or cornrows, and then you sew it onto your hair. And that means you can't get off, right? But if you leave it for 2 months, then how do you wash it? How do you wash your scalp? Like, how do you take care of the hair underneath your scalp? Like, for me, I'm like, if you're exercising, like, there's a lot of sweat and dirt and buildup happening underneath your scalp. Like, what do you do? How do you maintain these things? I really want, guys. I've never had a weave in my hair. I don't know what are the ins and outs of it. You know. Judy Batiste said, I stopped doing weaves because every time I get out, I have to cut my hair. Oh wow! So you actually lose length. So I know some people use a weave as a protective style, and they say the hair grows faster that way. I mean, if that's what works for you, fine. But on the other hand, some people, it actually go into a form of regression. They go backwards. They actually end up having to cut their hair. They lose hair. You know, Ravinia says, sorry, I do not do weaves, therefore I can't help going to I can't help with Candice says, depends on how it's installed, and how you maintain it. Weaves are fine if done right. So what is doing a weave right? Next question. What does it mean? It's done right. Is it that it's not too tight, okay? Or I don't know. What do you mean by a weave is done right? How do you know? And how you maintain it. So what is the maintenance that's needed for weaves for persons who I don't know. I'm just getting educated here. So low W says weaves are fine if done right. I won't a weave for 2 years. And I had a main growth. I did down every month. How do you wash your hair when you have a weave? That's what I want to know. So Amber D says 3 was enough. How much does it cost to install a weave? Because I've heard it's very expensive. When the hair is expensive, and then the weave is expensive. The actual putting it in. I've also heard that there are different types. I'm watching YouTube videos, so I kind of have an idea. So I know there's synthetic hair, there's human hair. Now that's the other thing I can't do with though. That makes me itch. I don't know why. Knowing that it was on someone else's head, and then you put it on your hair, your head. Like I can't wrap my mind around that. Okay. Especially when I watched that documentary with Chris Rock that he did a few years ago called Good Hair. And he showed like how they process the hair, and it's in really unsanitary conditions. They chemically treat it and whatever to disinfect it or whatever they do. It's pretty disgusting. But I mean, what I saw on Chris Rock's documentary, it didn't really look clean. Ugh. All right. Oh, I also heard that hair they call what do you call it? Indian Remy or um Brazilian hair or all these fancy Malaysian hair, it all comes from China. I heard it all comes from China. And Chinese are pretty smart. They all know about branding, so they brand it to make it sound exotic and fancy. And hi, Joyce, how are you? Welcome back. And then they brand it to make it seem like it comes from these fancy places. It comes from China. All right, so let me. All right, so Chelsea said she can do a wig, but she can't weave. What's the difference? So a wig is like you just put it on like a hat. Girl, guys, I do know these things. And a weave is oh, it's a moisturizer. Okay. Yeah, so how do you moisturize your hair when it's in a weave or a wig? Naturally Poetic 7 says, thank you for welcoming me. It's great to be here. Oh, it's great to have you here. I think that you have to keep your hair oiled and conditioned with weaves. Also, you have to trust the person. I don't know about weaves. She put a disclaimer in brackets. I don't know about weaves. Yeah, well, neither do I. That's why I'm here. I mean, I'm not even talking about this so that I can go get wear weaves. I saw the video with the girl that's going viral right now, where she talks about how the weave damaged her hair. She had to cut all her hair off. She looks beautiful with a bald head, actually. But she also showed in pictures and video how her scalp was damaged and severely. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's growing back out. I saw pictures as well on BT's website. There was a video on her hair growth since she cut it all off. So I mean, her hair is getting, it's recovering. Her scalp is recovering, but the damage her hair went through, it's crazy. Oh, and the other thing I remember years ago was the wig glues and the weave and the glues that the people use, and that they're some of the glues that they use to put do you use glue to put a weave on too? I'm confused. Or do you use a weave for a wig? I'm confused, guys. But anyways, the glue that I've heard it can be toxic. People get infections from it. They lose their hair. People lose their hairline from it. Oh my gosh. Our hairline is already so delicate and so fragile. And then to throw something that actually is constantly rubbing or glued to the front of your, oh God, the stress. I'm stressed out talking about this. I don't know why. Okay, let me go. Let me read some of your comments. I'm going down the line. What about the wigs they laid down with the got to be gel? Oh, I actually was watching that. What was I watching? I was watching okay, I watched a variety of videos on YouTube. So I came across Glamazonte, I think her name is. And I was like, what is she doing? So she showed where you put a wig cap on and then you put the glue on the wig cap and then you put the wig. Oh, I get stressed out watching these videos. I'm stressed out talking about it now. So Chelsea says, I think that it's impractical, but it can be washed. Don't ask me how. Okay, so I am clueless about weaves and wigs, and y'all are also clueless about it too. This is so funny. This is so funny. All right. Okay, so Candice is saying you can wash it like your hair. Okay. You can wash it like normal. You have to make sure it dries fully. Yeah, and I've heard some people got infections or they've got irritations from putting in weaves. Like they make them extra itchy. It makes them itch or it irritates their scalp to the point where their scalp is so itchy they have to take the weave out. I've seen that with videos. Okay, so I asked about the cost. Amber says 100 to 250 US dollars by a professional, but 60 to 100 by a oh my gosh, and then 200 for installation. When I used to get them, the most I paid was 130. Oh my gosh, that's expensive. I'm sorry, that's expensive. All right, so Joyce says, I know zero about weave, so I'll just lurk tonight. Do we have a bunch of lurkers tonight? So Sharon says, I used to pay close to 300 EC. 300 EC, that's like what, 150 US? To install. But that was years ago. I went to the salon every week to have it washed. Chelsea says, plus the weave is dirty. They steal a lot of hair. I saw a video on it. Yes, yeah, Amber's confirming, yeah, it all comes from China. Chelsea Wilder says, a wig can be taken, and they get a lot of money for that too. They get a lot of money for their hair, especially in poorer communities in China. So Chelsea says, wigs can be taken off or on at any moment depending. Oh, okay. With a wig, you corner your hair, then put the wig on top, remove at the end of the day. Ah, okay. I mean, I don't know, guys. I don't know this wig culture, the weave culture. I don't know. Hey, people. Hi, me and my hair. How you doing? Thank you for joining us. Oh, so Lo says it's not glue, it's gel. Ah, okay. So Amber isn't confirming she also lost her hairline from the glues. So me and my hair says I can't agree I can't agree more with everything you're mentioning. So Sharon also says they use the glue for lace front wigs. They use glue to glue it down. It can also be sewn down or taped down. Weaves only damage if you are trusting a stylist who braid your hair too tight and or doesn't take care of your hair in their weave. Okay, they can be washed. Okay, cool. Hi Lulu, thanks for joining me. Are you new? Everyone welcome her. She is new, I'm not sure. Okay, so me and my hair says wigs, glue, relaxers, and all those stuffs I can't get my head around them anymore. I'm not laughing at anyone, okay? I'm just like, Yeah. So people says I make and use sewing wigs, lace front wigs. I wasn't willing to spend that coin, and it's temporary. They sneak and keep your hair. So I learned how to do it. They keep your hair. Okay, weaves can be glued up too. By the way, got to be glued is a super gel. It's not a glue. Oh, okay. My bad. See, guys, I don't know half these things. Thankfully, I have you all. So I was watching this document. Was it a documentary? I think I was watching a video on YouTube, and they were talking about the cost of, not the cost, but the business behind weaves and wigs, and I can understand why it's been perpetuated. What's the sad thing though is that in the US, I mean, you can correct me on this part because I was just watching a documentary. They were talking about monopoly Koreans have on wigs and weaves. And that was crazy because I was like, dang, there's an entire section of a society just pumping money into another section of the society. It was just crazy. It was just mind-blowing to see. And there's high dependence on weaves and wigs for some people where they must use wigs or they must use weaves. Or even it's not a dependence, something that you incorporate, whether it's regularly or once in a while. It's such a huge money-making venture with regard to who is monopolizing the industry. And it's mind-blowing to me that people don't see on a large scale the wealth that Koreans or whoever's monopolizing it in the US or and wherever you are in the world. It's not even just the US anymore. It's all over the continent of Africa. It's like a huge business worldwide. And as long as there is a demand, there are going to be people who are going to supply it. So it's just crazy that societies are booming based on the culture of women using weaves, using weaves to hair for other people. It's just mind blowing to me. I guess. Could you imagine if the amount of money is being spent on weaves and wigs were not used on weren't used on that? Could you imagine where this world would be right now? The power of that money. Well, what could it be directed to though? That money that if it wasn't spent, it's as someone a $1 billion industry. Okay, so Sharon says I'm taking this conversation a little bit differently now. So I'm talking about the economical side of weaves and wigs. Maybe this should be another live stream because it probably doesn't really tie into what it's. I don't know, but it's linked. Somehow it's linked, right? So Sharon said, I used to do crochet braids, but now I use wigs. I saw your video on fenugreek oil. I actually saw that crochet braids apparently are damaging people's hair too. All right, so I saw a video for your fenugreek oil, and that was the end crochet braid. And now I use a wig and currently doing an Ayurvedic challenge for the year. Hey, Sharon, well done. Hi, Nybird. I hope I'm saying your name right. Are you a guy? I'm not okay. So Amber D says that's true. It's $1 billion industry just for Black women. Wow. And most of the buyers are Korean and not Blacks. Right. So they set it up in such a way. Koreans set it up in a way that you must get hair from them. So basically, there's no. How do I get out of the line of purchase? You must get from like basically they literally control the industry. It's sad. It's kind of sad to see that. And you know what made me research it or research this was like a few months ago. I researched this, but what made me research, and I posted a picture in a Facebook group for naturalistas, natural women all over the world and stuff. And I said, hey, something about living my life in South Korea, whatever I wrote. And someone was like, "Oh my gosh, I love your hair. Yeah, you better show them South Koreans. You better show them Koreans. You don't need hair, whatever." And that's when I realized, like, whoa, Koreans. I'm like, what do they have to do with natural hair? What do they have to do with weaves? Like, I have no idea. So that's when I had to research it. I'm like, whoa, Koreans actually run things in the U.S. So what happens? The Koreans actually block Chinese from entering the U.S. market and shipping their hair to the U.S. market, and the Koreans are the ones who monopolize it. Gosh, it's crazy. And that was the thing. And then what was the other thing I was gonna say? The reason why I brought that up. Right. So the other I saw a meme that said, what also made me research the Korean thing and the Korean weave and wigs industry is that there was a meme that showed up on my timeline that said, it wasn't for, thanks to black women buying wigs and weaves, I was able to send my children to university and pay in cash. I was like, what? And that's when I was like, whoa. I started to research. I think the person in the meme said I was able to send my 4 children to university and pay in cash. What? Oh, it's sad. It's actually not even just mind blowing. It's just sad. It's heartbreaking in the same way, you know? Oh gosh. Okay. Sorry. Let me read your comments. I'm coming back. I'm back. All right. So Chelsea said, yeah, something about it. So huge. It depends on insecurities and desires of people. That is true. That's very true, Chelsea. Jennifer, oh, you love my hair. Thank you. Thank you. People says, actually, I get Brazilian hair if I buy hair from a source that's not Chinese. I avoid Indian temple hair too. Amber D says, same with the nail industry. Oh, that's the other thing too. I don't get my nails done ever. So that's another thing I just can't relate to, like getting my nails done. Oh, my cousin was like, oh my, this okay, not has nothing to do with it. But my cousin was like, you don't get your nails done? I was like, what's wrong with you? I've never been to a nail salon. She was like, yeah, I was thinking like, let's all go to the nail salon. I'm like, I just don't do those things, guys. I'm sorry. I'll go on a hike instead. Bye. I just can't get with it. I just can't. I'm just not a girly girl. But anyways, also I don't, to be honest, this is even the honest reason. Not necessarily that I'm not a girly girl. It's just that I think about the chemicals. Okay, I know you can't really have heaven right now. Chemical forest, China, where the chemicals are everywhere. They're practically in the air. However, at the same time, I think it's the nail industry, and I think of the chemicals they actually put on your nails. Like it literally seeps straight to your body, you know? I know, I live in China. You say, how could you even say that? Why are you living in China if you're thinking about chemicals? I know. Yeah. Alright, so Asians in the UK. So Don. Hey, are you new? Don, oh gosh, how do you say your name? I'm not even gonna try. Let me try. Skachi? Oh boy, I hope. Whew. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. So Don says Asians in the UK don't wear weaves, but they sue us. Wear an Afro wig or weave. And that was the other thing that showed up in Chris Rock's documentary. It had me thinking, hey, Discovering Natural, hey, thanks for joining us. Discovering Natural, I should definitely drop it by her channel whenever you get a chance. She has wonderful videos, very informative and DIY as well. So lovely to see you here. You actually catch me live. That's so strange because of the time difference. I could never catch you live. So, right. So I was talking about in Rock's hair video, good hair. He actually walked in. I mean, it was funny, but it was also this thing as well. Curly hair, and he was asking them, yeah, so do you want do you want, curly hair? Do you want it? Do you want any of this hair? And they all looked at him like, no. That's not going to sell. You have to spend your time loving your own hair because guess what? Ain't nobody out there going to love it but you. You have to love your own hair. And yeah, I remember that was a turning point. I don't know if for us, I've always been girl, so it's not like I had to like stop using weaves or anything, but it made me realize, you know what? No matter what I'm struggling with my hair, no matter what it is I'm struggling with, I have to also understand that is what I was born with. This is what was given to me, and I just need to figure out, hey, today is not a good hair day. Here's what. Put it in a bun, okay? All right, so, okay, let me see. All right, so Tori says, hi, thank you for joining me, Tori. That's a cute name. I like the spelling. Your channel has really helped me strengthen and grow my hair. Fenugreek oil, the fenugreek spritz. Yes, I'm excited to try the brown hibiscus. Thank you so much, y'all. I have a video coming out this week. I'm so excited to share it. Oh my gosh. All right. But thank you, Tori. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for trying the recipes. Thank you for using them consistently because that's the only way you're going to get results. Consistent use. And yeah, there are more DIYs to try as well. So people says, here's the stupid part. When folks buy bulk or track hair to wear, oh boy, track hair, Lord, what's that? I don't know. They don't realize you can reuse it indefinitely. Don't toss it or let a salon keep it. I don't know what these things are. When you buy bulk, do you mean when you buy bulk hair? And what's track hair? Gosh, all these terms, Lord. Don't stress me out. Excuse me. Okay, so for anyone who uses weaves and you understand what people are saying, hope she's dropping knowledge for you to hold on to. All right. Yes. So who's that? She's like, Dib Simmons. Yes. Let the sun hit your hair again. Oh, you want to see? Oh, last night. That was different. I used, it's extra red. Because I used, I'll talk about it in the video. Okay. I should probably take pictures so you could see what it, why my hair is red. Anyways. Oh, it's good to have you here, Discovering Natural. Such a sweetie. All right, see, Lou says, my hair and scalp doesn't like weave. It breaks off and it irritates the heck out of my scalp. Real or synthetic. Last time I had in, oh my goodness, your scalp bled. Oh, that's very sad. I'm painful. All right, so people says my first hair weave was with my own hair. Oh, that's cute. Before my first donation, I saved a lot of front ponytail, and I would braid it back into my hair. That is so cute. That is so cute. So you use your own hair. I didn't even know you could do that. But I know some people, when they cut their dreadlocks, they sell that. They sell their dreadlocks, and people reuse them. People cut their dreads, or as we say in Trinidad, you cut your ass, or you cut your locks, that is also called. What if when you cut them, you save them? So if you ever feel like, you know what, I feel to throw my, I'm feeling for a dreadlock today, you just, sew it back onto your hair, and I don't know, I'm just thinking. All right, the sun is bothering me. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay, so Chelsea's educating me. She said, tracks are the easy way. Track, here to see on the bulk, loose hair, girl. I've never even touched a weave before. I've never, y'all, I don't even go into these stores. I don't know. Taurus, we need to do a video on that. Ife discovering weaves. And have the whole documentary of me walking into the store. It's like, oh, this is what it is. Like, no, I seriously have not seen this thing. Hey, 21, welcome to the chat. 20 of you in here, smash that like button. If you are new to this channel, new to a live stream, hit that subscribe button as well. And the great thing about the replays now, the replays, you're going to actually see your comments. So anyone who's watching your video, they're going to see your comments when they watch the replay. Okay. So Tori says, I stopped braiding weave into my hair and it really helped with the breakage. Well, wigs. I tried it once, went to dinner and my head got hot. I took it off right there in the... What? Girl! That is gangster. But you were like, yeah, what? I can't take this right here, right now, in this restaurant. All right, so I'm going to be on this live stream about maybe 5 to 10 minutes more. So that we can wrap up. We're going to wrap up soon, okay? So Lexi says, I was in the restroom. I scratched a piece of dry skin away. So red, but the skin... Put the skin back and walk back. What? Lexi! You crazy. Oh. True. People is like, true. My hair is the only texture that matches. Trini, so good to have you back. I haven't seen you in a while. So people want to tell us a secret. Let us know. What's that secret? Yeah, so I am just exploring this topic. I'm really exploring the topic because of that viral video that's going on now about girl talks about her hair got damaged and it was crazy. You know, the things that people are experiencing, you know, or the things go through for pain. Things that people go through for beauty. The pain that people go through for beauty, you know. So people says, twist your hair, not braid it, so wigs and weaves lay flat without tension. Yeah. Sometimes, Jay Mason says, sometimes my head gets too hot with just wearing a lightweight scarf. So, wigs are a no-go for me. Yeah, how do people in summertime? It gets so hot. Oh, my head gets hot, man. Yeah, so here's what. I'm going to wrap up this live stream right now. Y'all, I want to thank you so much for dropping your knowledge about weaves. Thank you for sharing with me the misconception. Are there any misconceptions? Did y'all clear up any misconceptions for me today? Maybe you did. Yeah. Things I really didn't know about live streams. Oh, Simone, you know, joining me. Maybe I'll say a few minutes for you. What do you have to share? Okay, maybe you can talk about that. What are the misconceptions about weaves? Maybe you can tell me about that before I go. I think it's because especially I grew up with having to deal with it, having to figure out how to fix it. So it's just a part of me now. It's just a part of my... I don't think about my hair every day. So for example, a lot of people... they go from having relaxed hair, not having to do much maintenance, to going to curly hair. And they're like, oh my God, how do you all even survive this? Like, I need to go back to what I know. They know it's low maintenance, not having to do anything with their hair. So, but to be honest, I really don't even play in my hair often. I don't even think of my hair that often. I don't even be like, okay, schedule time, let's go, got to do this, got to do that. No, I'm like, nope, is my hair dry? Okay, cool. Spritz it, put some oil. Oh, it's the end of the week. Okay, time to wash hair. That's pretty much how it goes. Just wash my hair, do my hair, style it up, put it in 4 braids. This week I had it in a bun actually, so that I haven't done in a while. I haven't had my hair in a bun for a while, like consistently in a bun. But other than that, I'm not stressing. I'm not stressing. For me, natural hair should be fun, you know? Relaxing. All right. Hey, Chelsea, bye. Joining us first, and you're heading out now. See you. All right. So, Dominio said, listen to your hair. Hey, Corinda, thank you for joining us. We're actually wrapping up now. All right, so y'all, I'm gonna go now. I'm really gonna go now. All right, so thank you so much for y'all who are joining me. For those who are joining late, you can watch the replay, and all comments are gonna be there, and you're gonna be able to see. All right, y'all, have a great hair week. Have a wonderful time this weekend, and see you on the next one. See you next week. Ciao. Watch the replay, Corinda. See you. Ciao. Mwah.